I, the T, the A, space K, again with another podcast and another creative with our film family. I know y'all been wondering what I've been up to and what we've been up to, but I've been putting in that work and grabbing creatives that want to work, period, whether it's with us or with anyone. They want to put in that work. Now, if y'all have not checked out the other podcast episodes, make sure you do on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Music Podcast, and Amazon Music Podcast. Today we have a very special guest, and it's the right time because it is Autism Awareness Month. And I have a few friends, high school friends, even Benjamin, who's on here. I have a few friends who have children with autism, and I have friends who have autism, and they mean the world to us too. They are people. We don't want to mistreat them and misuse them because they have feelings too. Don't discriminate against them. They're one like we are. Okay, they're no different than us. So this is the perfect time for autism awareness. This is the time to throw out our gratitude for Benjamin. Benjamin has been doing so much work. He's been modeling, doing so many things. I want him to introduce himself to you guys, let you guys know what he's done, what he's working on, what's coming up, and what's in store. Go ahead, Benjamin. Let everybody know about you. Tell them. I'm so excited. Tell them about you.
Hey guys, this is Benjamin Scott. I am a male model, singer, songwriter, actor, dancer, autism ambassador, and I'm also the host of Sneaker Jams. I have three shows coming up this year, two in May and one in June. And I'm looking forward to, you know, work with everybody in my modeling career.
Absolutely. Like, and speaking of modeling, like me and you, even though we'll be modeling for different designers, we are going to be working with Angie A. Love on the fashion show June 13th. They were just talking about it last night on 102.3 FM. And I'm so excited. Like, we'll be with Angie, we will be with Bo Deal, we will be with Born Rich. Sasha Go Hard is hosting along with Bo Deal. Like, it's going to be a big thing. Like, we're going to be modeling to music, some of us are going to be displaying so many great pieces. Like, I'm excited, Benjamin. Like, I'm super, super excited, like, to model. Like, you've been doing it for so long. Like, I'm not a model, but I can model. But, like, can you tell everybody how you got started?
Well, I started modeling back on August 30th, 2015, which
Mm,
was 10 years ago.
wow.
And this was after I transitioned from a music artist to modeling because, I decided, to put myself out there and show
Hmm.
everybody what I can do as a autistic male model, in which I am now. I have done 58, count it, 58 runway shows, and I'm looking for number 59 coming up this year. I'm pushing 60, y'all. And hey, you never know. I might go up all the way up to 100.
I was just getting ready to say that. Yep. Yeah, I was just getting ready to say that. Matter of fact, Benjamin, you forgot. Like you are one of our. Actually, you are the only one right now with us, Nita K Productions, that will be our modeling brand ambassador. And not only that, you are displaying autism awareness. So you're doing a lot and you're putting in that work. So I really appreciate meeting you at the 312 Awards. I appreciate meeting someone who has autism and showing everybody that you matter too, and showing everybody that you can still work in this industry. You have shown it, like you've proven it. Can you tell everyone how you got started? Like, how has your journey been? Like, have you had any bad times, rough times? Like, let everyone know the personal you.
Well, I have been through a lot in my life.
Mhm.
I didn't know about autism until like until I was 19 years old, and I found out that I have autism. Not only I was surprised but shocked. It was really rough for me. I thought there was something wrong with my emotions, but
Mhm.
it was my autism that got the best of me. So I learned how to control it and learn how to share my story to everybody about autism, showing everybody that it doesn't matter if we have autism, Asperger's
Mhm.
syndrome, or any kind of disability, because we are human beings
Yeah.
and we can still make our dreams come true. Remember, you can make a difference because we can all be independent every day.
Mm-hmm. Now listen here. Speaking of sneaker jams, I have watched your YouTube a few times. You are so educated with sneakers. Like, do you do your own? And then your content is great. Do you do your own editing?
I do, yes, I really do my own editing. It depends. It's on the sneakers, that I show to everybody, tell
Hmm.
them a little bit, some facts on it, and I love it. I really, really love it. And I had guests on the show who are models, singers, songwriters, even ambassadors like myself.
Hmm.
It's very awesome. It's very, very, very awesome.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Like, I mean, gosh, you edit, you do content, you model, you are an autism awareness brand ambassador. I mean, you've done music. Like, so wait a minute. When did you stop doing music?
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Yeah, about music. I have done some music in my lifetime.
Hmm.
I was a solo artist and became a solo artist in 2011. That's the
Hmm.
time when I became, a multi-talented artist.
Okay.
It was May 3rd, 2011, and I'm still kicking ass to this day since day one. Nobody can stop me. Nobody.
You absolutely right. You got the confidence and the drive because I've actually physically seen you work. I've actually seen you put in the work and you communicate very, very well. I mean, you are always on the up and up. You're always on your toes. I always get messages from you. You always ask questions. Like you have been awesome to work with. Can you name the people that you've worked with over your time that you've been working in the industry?
As a matter of fact, yes, I am. I am. I have worked with Angie Love. She's my mentor, and forgive me for saying this, but she's been on my ass since day one, and she's still on my ass since day one, and I love her for that. For real, I totally love her for that. And I know Brianne Pearson. She's also an autism ambassador, like me,
Okay.
and I enjoyed working with her too. I enjoyed with everybody who I worked with throughout my career.
Okay. And so do you work with children as well? Have you worked with children with autism as well?
And as a matter of fact, I did work with children with autism, and I do enjoy it. I really, really, really do enjoy it. And I always send a message out there to everybody. And this is what I do. This is my mission. I just want everybody to share their stories like I share my story every day.
Absolutely. Now, have you ran across um, folks like yourself who have autism that want to have the opportunity like you do with modeling, acting, and whatnot? Have you ran across folks that need your help or guidance?
I have ran to a few people. Yes, I have. And I always help them out, making
Hmm.
sure that they stay on the right path and keep their dreams come true and never look back. For real, never look back.
Absolutely. Now, granted, now have you well not have you, but are you still in contact with those people?
Yeah, I'm still in contact with the people. In fact, I still contact them through Facebook and Instagram and many more.
Okay, okay. I would love, not like, I would love to plan out a discussion panel with you and others with autism that have been successful throughout their career and continue to be successful. Like, I wouldn't mind doing a panel discussion so that people are out there in the world who may be scared. afraid, don't know how to start, know where to go, you definitely can guide them and show them a way. I mean, would you be up for planning that?
Oh, absolutely. I will definitely be up for that. 100%. This is why we
Okay.
all got a voice, and we have to speak out to everybody about autism because us autistic people, we do not want to be ignored.
Right, and you do not want to be left out. I don't think that anyone should be left out, especially when you have that drive and determination. Now, question: have you acted in any short films or movies?
Well, I did act it in my first speaking role film. I think it was Me Karma the series. I was playing Brandon, the photographer, and it was fun. It was absolutely fun.
Okay, and who directed that production?
Carlos Torres.
Okay. Okay, that sounds like, I mean, acting is always fun. It's always a joy to be on set and playing different roles and characters. I mean, where can we watch that short film that you're in? Can we watch it on YouTube?
I'm trying to find that episode, but I've been trying to contact, Carlos Torres, but I know he's very busy. He's been very, very, very busy. I don't blame him for real. When I mean for real, oh baby, I mean for real. No questions asked.
Yeah, I know this industry with juggling a whole lot of tasks. I know it definitely can be time consuming, and it does take up most of your day, and it kind of be hard to communicate with people. But I really do hope that we're able to see you in action in that short film, because I would love to see what you can do and what your skills are. Now, you will be working with us on our short film on a lot of our projects. So I'll be able to see you firsthand in action before even seeing the short film you are already on. Um, question. And I know there's listeners out there, and I mean, you are a handsome guy. You got any ladies that you're working with, that you that you flirting with, or that you are interested in?
Well, there are a lot of ladies out there who I love to work with, and of course, I am single.
Uh-oh. Y'all hear that? Benjamin Scott said he's on the market and he's single, ladies. He is a handsome guy. Do not overlook how he looks. Don't think about it. He has autism, so what? It doesn't matter. He's still a handsome guy. He's single. He's on the market. He's very professional. He does his thing. He puts in his hard work. He works a regular job too. Like, how do you juggle all of this?
I just do it one thing at a time without, get into any mix-up problems. I just do it
Yeah.
step by step. That's all I do. Take it step by step.
Now, with that being said, Benjamin, would you be able to have time for a girlfriend?
I would love to have time to have a girlfriend for myself because, I'm a cool, nice dude with a good heart, and I love to go out with a wonderful mama.
Now, have you dated anyone?
I have in the past, and some of the relationships I was in, it didn't turn out the way I wanted it.
Now, I know we're getting off subject and I got people listening. I'll be listening to this. What are you looking for in a woman that can understand your position in the industry? What are you looking for in a woman?
Well, I love a woman who I can not only treat her nice, as long as she treats me nice and accept me
Hmm.
for myself. If they
Right.
can't accept me, that's all right. I can always go on to the next one.
You are right about that. You definitely don't want to keep trying to force something if they're not interested in you, just like you're interested in them. You are absolutely right. You don't want to waste your time. There is someone out there, and this goes for everyone. There's always someone out there to love you. But guess what? As long as you love yourself, that's all that matters. You are made in the image and likeness of God. You are to be loved, whether someone else loves you or not. You will always be loved. Now, with that being said, Do you think that it is difficult working in this industry? Do you think that it is difficult to manage a relationship?
Sometimes it is difficult to manage a relationship as long as we work things out and stuff, in making sure that everything will be okay and as long as
Hmm.
there's no arguments, no problems, or anything like that.
Absolutely. And that is true. Now, every relationship isn't perfect. There will be disagreements, but as long as you guys are like on one accord and you guys understand each other, I think it will work out. Now, would you rather be in a relationship with someone who's in the same industry as you, or would you rather have just a normal 9 to 5 chick?
I mean, it doesn't matter as long as I'm with that special chick. I'm gonna be good with her, and I know she's gonna be good with me.
Absolutely. Now let's jump into the next question. Next question is, what other podcast shows have you, tell everybody, what other podcast shows have you been interviewed on already so they can take a listen at that too?
There is Smitty's Eyes Open podcast,
Okay.
and there's also Real Talk with Amicus.
Okay.
Oh
I
yeah.
think I think that one. Yeah, I think that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I think that one. That one is actually good. And Amethyst, actually, she's one of our film family members as well. Hopefully, when she has time, we'll be able to interview her because she's super dope too. She has a story to tell as well. I mean, everyone that's come across our company have a story to tell, and we don't mind telling that story. That's why I'm so proud and I'm so glad that you are telling your story, putting it out there that to don't don't be afraid of. And I'm getting tongue tied here. You're putting it out there to not be afraid to have autism. Don't put it as a disability. You having autism is not a disability, and I don't want the world to keep putting a stipulation on that because you are functioning as a regular person like me and others. Like you are no different. You just have you're just different. Everyone's not the same, and there's nothing wrong with that. Can you please tell everybody that's listening, give them some words of encouragement that have for people that have autism, whether they're a teenager, a child, or an adult. Can you give them some encouragement and let them know what they can do and how they can get their dreams started?
Well, all I say to everybody out there, to children, adults, teenagers, listen, it's not the end of the world. You're still a normal guy or girl,
Mm-hmm.
and just be yourself. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm more brain functioning, just like you guys.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter if you have autism or any kind of disability. Remember, we are human beings, and we can still make our dreams come true. Don't let your dreams be taken away. You got this. Believe in yourself. Never look back, never back down, and never quit. Remember that
That's
every day.
right. That's right. And I'm so glad that and Benjamin. I hope y'all listening because Benjamin has something positive to say every time I look at his social media on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. He's always, it don't matter what he does, modeling, acting, podcast, doesn't matter. He always makes sure that he welcomes people like himself and others into this realm of the industry. You are not outsiders. You guys are welcome too. I mean, if you don't know where to start, you can start with us. We welcome you with open arms, just like we welcome Benjamin with open arms. When Benjamin came to me, he had a passion already, and it was for him to be able to work and not be turned down because of him having autism. That's discrimination. Actually, you can it's discrimination. If you are out there and you have a disability or you're different from others, and you are trying to work in this industry and you're being told no and not a clear reason why, and you know that it's because of you having autism or whatever it is that may be hindering you from moving forward, make sure you hear it first from Benjamin Scott and Nita K and Nita K Productions. That is discrimination. It is wrong. There is somewhere, someone, some company, some film director, such as myself, that will love to work with you, patient with you, and guide you in the right way. And we got Benjamin here who could help. Like he's the brand ambassador. He can help coach ones that have autism. If you have autism and you want to be in film or you want to do a podcast or you want to do what we do, make sure you reach out to Benjamin Scott. Reach out to DDK Productions because we are going to direct you right to Benjamin because he will be able to tell you how to maneuver through your autism. Straight up. Now, can you tell everyone how they can find you? Like, what platforms can they find you on to reach out to
Well, I'm glad you asked. Totally
you?
glad you asked. You can find me on Instagram at Benjamin.Scott. You could also find me on Facebook under my name, Benjamin Scott, and also go on YouTube.com under Benjamin Scott Sneaker Jams. That's JAMZ, not S, Z. And also follow me on TikTok too under at Benjamin.Scott 1988.
Thank you for that. And then before we can't just leave this interview. It's just too quick. We want you to dive into Sneaker Jam since you brought it up because I was gonna bring it up again anyway because I was so intrigued when I looked at when you sent it to me and I said Sneaker Jams. I said, damn, I don't think I know someone personally who does content talking not just any sneaker, Jordans. Can you dive more into that, please?
Absolutely, I'd be happy to. So, this idea, the YouTube series, just came to me, and it was in 2017.
Okay.
And I see my bag full of sneakers. And I asked myself, what can I do with a bag full of sneakers?
Mm-hmm.
And it gave me an idea. I want to turn it into a YouTube series.
Mm.
And I came up with the name Sneaker Jams. Instead, with a S at the end, I put a Z at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And Sneaker Jams was born. I did the pilot episode and I put more facts in there, telling them about the shoe designer that paved them the way and for celebrities who warned them, just like myself. I even tell about different players, like for instance, Michael Jordan. He worn Jordans. In fact, he was signed to Nike in 1984. And I got a chance to see the movie Air. It was a great movie, and that's why I'm still wearing Jordans to this day.
Now, I know it would be a dream for you to meet Michael Jordan, right?
Yes.
We are going to put this out in existence right here, right now, on this podcast interview. One day, doesn't matter when, you will get a chance to meet Michael Jordan. Like, you never know. We don't know who's viewing your YouTube. It could be anyone. Like, you have, I looked at it. You have so many people that watch your YouTube series. You definitely do. And I like how you start off. I like how you introduce the shoe, give the background and the history. And then you always, like I said, you always make sure you throw in autism awareness. Whether it's Autism Awareness Month or not, you make sure you throw that in there on your series. Now, what is the next series? When is the next episode coming out?
Well, it's in the works right now. I'm trying to get a special guest on the show. And if that doesn't work, I still got more sneakers to show off. And trust me, I do have some new sneakers coming real soon.
Oh my gosh. Can you tell everybody how many pairs of sneakers you got, man?
Well, almost about 200.
Oh my gosh. They all Jordans?
Some of them are Jordans, some of them are Reeboks, some of them are Air Maxes.
You
Any
got a
sneaker I have, any dress shoes or casual shoes, I got almost about 200.
man, you got way more than I do, buddy. Do me a favor. Let's categorize this. What is your favorite? We already know what your favorite gym shoe is, but specifically, what is your favorite Jordan sneaker for those that are listening?
My favorite Jordan sneaker would be the Air Jordan 3.
Hmm.
I love wearing them. And one of my favorite pairs, well, actually, two of my favorite Air Jordan 3 pairs is the black and the white cement. And I thought I had a third pair, and that one is the true blue Air Jordan 3.
You guys got to check out his YouTube series to see him go more in detail about that because he can't show you on the podcast right now. You got to check out his YouTube in order to see what shoe he's talking about if you already are not familiar with it. Now, what is your favorite dress shoe?
My favorite dress shoe. Ooh, that's a good question. My favorite dress shoe. Well, it's the dress shoes I've worn a few times, and they're very casual too.
Hmm.
And I have worn them time and time and time again, and I still wear them time and time and time again.
Hmm.
I can't remember the name of the shoe, but they look good on me.
Okay. Were they Stacey Adams?
Mm, maybe Stacy Adams
Probably so.
or
That's a good one.
or Sprint or Sprint or they
Okay.
call it Spirit. I mean, what the hell? I love those dress shoes, and they look good on me.
Now, did you do a episode of those dress shoes?
Not yet, but coming soon. It will
Okay,
happen.
guys. Yeah, I would love to see those dress shoes, your favorite dress shoes. And I'm sure everybody that's listening would love to see them too, because I'm trying to picture them. And I'm just thinking, I wonder if they're Stacey Adams. Whether they're Stacey Adams or not, I would love to dive into which one is your favorite dress shoe. Now, last one about the shoes, last question. What is your favorite pair of boots to wear in the wintertime?
My favorite pair of boots. I will go with Timberlands.
Yeah, the wheat ones or the black ones?
I have worn the black ones in the past. I never worn the wheat ones, but I look to wear them soon, real soon.
Okay. Now, have you did an episode on your Timberlands yet?
Oh no, not yet, not yet. But pretty soon I will.
I'm sure you are. I'm saying am. I'm sure you are. But you probably will do it like more towards when it gets cold outside.
Oh, definitely, definitely. I'll definitely get myself a pair of black boots, black Timberland boots, and get myself a pair of the wheat Timberland boots. And everybody will get a chance to check it out.
Absolutely. Now, I'm sure, and again, there are people that may be listening and watching that may not know who you are. Are they able to go on your social media pages and see your pictures that you did and video footage that you did of fashion shows?
They always go on my, they always go on my, my social media pages, whether
Hmm.
it's on Facebook or on Instagram. They always like and comment on it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. What was your favorite fashion show that you've done?
Oh, my favorite fashion show I just done. I would say the Black Renaissance of this year, and it was back this past March.
Hmm.
Shout out to my girl Molly Pop for putting on this show, and I got a chance to walk in that show. Everybody loved my walk and my poses. They
Uh-huh.
enjoyed it,
I
and the
seen it.
video.
I seen it too. I seen it. Like you did that pose and then you stopped and then you slowly turned around and the way you walked off and exit. You had a dramatic but subtle exit. I saw that. I loved it. Now, Can you tell everybody, just give a brief walkthrough of how your experience was at the from start to finish at the awards? Can you just briefly dive into how your experience was from when you got there up until the time you left?
Are you talking about the 312 awards?
No, the actual fashion show with Money Pop.
Well, at the beginning, we were all getting ready, to walk out there and
Hmm.
show 'em our stuff. It was very tough. We had to get everything together. For real, we had to get everything together. It was a lot of work. Seriously, it was a lot of work. And we didn't give up. No, seriously, we did not give up. We went out there with style, with different designers, and we
Hmm.
had a great time. We seriously had a great time, and I enjoyed it.
Now, I'm sure you did. I can't wait till we do this one June 13th with Angie and with Born
Yes,
Rich and Bo Deal and Sasha and amongst
yes.
others. So, um, did you have to do rehearsals the day of, or did you have to do it prior to the day?
Well, we did some rehearsals just before the runway show,
Okay.
and we had to, do it, take it step by step, making sure our walking is right,
Mm-hmm.
and slow it down, have a good steady pace, and rocked it.
I'm sure you did. I really, really hope that everybody that's listening and looking at this as well, that you guys check out Benjamin on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok to see all of his work. I mean, the man is talented, guys, and I have watched him, and I'm just so glad that I was able to meet someone of your kind who's consistent, dedicated, and determined. Now, before we close this podcast out, do you want to leave with some closing remarks?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. To everybody out there who wants to become a star like me, don't let no any negativity get the best of you.
Hmm.
And staying positive is the only way to win every day. Whether you have autism, Asperger's syndrome, or any kind of disability, don't ever let nothing get the best of you. You're smart, you're strong. Staying positive is the only way to win every day. Never give up your dreams. Make them come true. And never look back. Keep going, because your future will be very, very bright.
Man, those were some great and encouraging words, and I heard that from the heart. And I hope you guys heard that from the heart as well, and take into consideration what me and Benjamin have discussed today. Again, guess what? This is in the I, the T, the A, space K, with Nita K Productions behind the scenes. I will be doing another podcast segment this afternoon at 2 p.m. on live. But you heard it first from Nita K Productions behind the scenes with Benjamin Scott. This podcast interview will be converted and placed on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, and Amazon Podcasts. It will be completed at some point today, but we're gonna throw out a nice post of Benjamin so that you guys can get a prequel or a snippet of what's to come when you listen to this podcast interview if you missed it from the beginning. Again, I'm Nita K from Nita K Productions behind the scenes. And you can reach me on Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram, and by email. You can also text us at 872-257-8402. Again, this has been another great podcast for Behind the Scenes with Benjamin Scott and Nita Kay. Thank you guys once again. Appreciate, love you guys. Stay focused, stay determined, be safe out there, and stay tuned for our next podcast coming your way.